guys, what's up? So today I am finally going to be doing a video that I've kind of been wanting to do for a really long time, but I couldn't do it for a long time because I had to wait on my hair to grow out. So this video is going to be my 6 tips for growing long, healthy hair. So this is my hair right now, and I actually got about a ½ inch trimmed off less than 2 weeks ago. It looks a lot better now. You wouldn't have wanted to see it before. So my ends look like this. And before they were ratchet, and I'm gonna get more into this in the video in case you don't already watch my videos and you don't know that I just dyed my hair. But it used to be light brown, so I'll show a picture of it. I just don't want you to be confused to be like, that is not your hair, girl. Your hair is like black. That is brown hair. So anyways, okay, so first let me show you how long my hair is real quick, because you can't really tell all the way. Let me see. But it is right here, and to me it's actually looking kind of shorter than it did because since I just got a trim, but it's right there. That's so sad. It's like not even at my belly button anymore. But I know it's still long, but it's just when you finally get your hair like to your belly button and then you get a trim and it's above it, that's kind of like a huge, it seems like a huge setback. But anyways, so that is my hair. Here's the back if you want to see that. Going ahead and starting with tip number 1, trims. Do not get them too frequently. When I say not frequently, you know how stylists say, oh, come back in 3 to 6 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks or whatever and get another trim because it's what you need to do for your hair. I promise you, if you go back in another 4 weeks and get another trim, you'll never ever see hair growth. And that's because hair, on average, it only grows 1/2 inch per month. So if you're going back to the hairstylist 1 month later and getting whatever they call a trim, and to hairstylists a trim a lot of times is like that much, which is might not look like much, but that's like 2 inches or 2.5 inches. So that's like 4 months of hair growth right there. My personal suggestion would be to go get trims every probably 4 to 5 months is what is necessary. I sometimes am bad and I don't go for like 6 months. But it all depends on how your ends are looking and if you can stand to wait that long. Because if you don't want to wait too long, because if you do wait too long, your ends really will start getting split and it will start breaking off, and you don't want that because then it's not going to look any longer. But you don't want to go too frequently because then it really won't ever look any longer. It'll look healthy, but it won't grow. Tip number 2 is do not use heat on your hair. And I'm being a really huge hypocrite right now because my hair sticks straight and naturally it's kind of wavy, but I wanted to do it for the video because I wanted you to be able to see how long it is, like it truly is, because when it's shrunken up, I don't know why, but hair just looks more polished and obviously longer when it's straightened. So for the purposes of this video I straightened mine, but otherwise really you should avoid it. If you're one of those people that does it every day, good God, like cut it back to like maybe once a week or something, or even like twice a week. But every day is like really, really hard on your hair, especially if you're blow drying it and flat ironing it. That's way, way, way too much heat. I personally straighten my hair once a month, and I love doing that because then once I straighten it again, it seems like it's so much longer than the last time I straightened it. And if you're trying to grow your hair out, then that's kind of cool to look and see, oh wow, my hair looks a lot longer than the last time it was stick straight. Tip number 3 is don't use bleach on your hair. And you're probably thinking I'm a hypocrite again because my hair is dyed. However, this is the first time I've dyed my hair in 3.5 years. And there's no bleach in it. I won't ever bleach my hair again. I say that maybe when I'm like 40 and I want to hide the gray in my hair. But for a long, 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 long time, I will not put bleach in my hair because that severely damages your hair. And I'm not just saying this just to say it. I've done it. I used to dye my hair all the time, and I have a video on my hair journey if you want to go see like how badly fried I got my hair and just like all the different colors I've had it. I believe it will be in this corner right here where the link will be, and I'll have it down below. But anyways, don't bleach your hair. It's so bad for it. I mean, if you're trying to grow your hair out at least, then don't bleach it, because that will set it back, that will cause really bad split ends, it'll just ruin the texture of it, and I promise you, I'm speaking from experience. I wouldn't just say this just to say it. Tip number 4, don't wash your hair every single day. This is another thing that people don't realize, but it dries your hair out very, very badly. I know people with thinner hair, your hair gets oily faster. Mine is like a medium thickness, so I understand. But yeah, I promise you, you can train your hair. And that sounds really stupid, but if you go, like say you have to wash it every day, start going every other day, and in a month's time, the oils will naturally, they won't come out as quickly. And you won't have to wash it as much. I wash mine like twice a week. So yeah, mine gets washed about twice a week, and it really does not get oily till about the 3rd day. So, but it did used to, so I did kind of train my hair, and you can too, but it just takes some time and a couple times of like, oh my gosh, people are gonna think I'm a hobo because my hair is so oily. Tip number 5 is don't brush your hair when it's wet. Oh my gosh, this is like, I probably said this about all of them, but this is just like the worst thing ever, because your hair is in a very different state when it's wet. It's not the same, it's not as strong, it's very weak, as you can tell when it's like, if you can snap your hair. But when it's like this, it's a lot harder to just like rip it. My child is in the background eating, so but anyways, it's so easy to snap your hair when it's wet, and if you're just ripping through it, then you're ripping out a lot of hair, and it's gonna end up looking very thin on the ends, and you're gonna be like, my hair looks like crap, I need a trim. But it's just because you're ripping so much hair out of it and or breaking the pieces on the end that are weaker. So you don't want to do that. So, and there's my cat's butthole. My family is just so normal. Anyways, try to wait until it's dry or semi-dry, and then start with a wide tooth comb at the bottom. Slowly work your way to the top, and that'll help so much with breakage. And finally, tip number 6 is patience. You have to be so patient. I promise you, I've had to learn patience because when I decided I want to grow my hair out long and healthy, my hair was the worst condition it had ever been in. It had been bleached probably 3 or 4 times, maybe more, on the same head of hair. It had been dyed 3 or 4 times. It had a straight permanent. That didn't work. It had been flat iron. I used to flat iron it a lot because I was still in high school. And then I decided I want my hair to be gorgeous and long and healthy, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's been almost 4 years for me, and I've finally gotten it to where it's very, very healthy, and I've got pretty much all the damage off the ends. The ends are not absolutely perfect. I'd still like to cut about that much off before I'm totally satisfied with it, but that'll come eventually. So yeah, it takes time. Like I said, it only grows a ½ inch a month. I know that's like 6 inches a year, and if you're trimming it, that's like 5 inches a year, but it is so worth it, and time goes so much faster than you think, I swear. I was 18 when I started growing it out. I'm 22 now. That's crazy. But sometimes you might be tempted to just chop it all off, and just don't do it, because then you'll regret it. And I know that when it gets to probably about right there, that is the most obnoxious stage you can ever be in, and I feel like I was stuck in it for a year. But you'll get past it, and it'll get down to your belly button, it'll go down to your hips, however long you want it to. You just have to treat it right, and you have to be patient. So those are all my tips for growing long, healthy hair. If you're interested in more hair videos, let me know below, and because I'm thinking about doing a hair care routine, like a shower routine type thing, but I don't really know if you guys want to see that. So if you do, let me know. I've got to go take care of my child. So I will talk to you next time. Bye.